Welcome back to Lakeside Farm. Today I want to talk to you about concentrating or specializing in a given animal before you start doing mixed farming. As a farm, we have learned it the hard way. We started with our few goats. As the goats started increasing in numbers, we got excited and thought we could become a mixed farm already. We brought ducks, we brought chicken, we brought geese, we brought rabbits, we brought pigs, and all those things were here. The biggest disadvantage about wanting to do everything at the same time is that you are going to make a lot of losses, because lots of mistakes actually show up when you're just starting. And you're starting up with lots and lots of animals. Hamisi calls it cohabiting on different animals. So when you are cohabiting on these different animals, you don't have all the information. The chickens will begin dying, the goats will begin dying, the pigs will begin dying, just like what happened to us. And we realized that actually the more we try to do so many things, we were becoming a jack of all trade, but a master at none. The chickens were suffering, the rabbits were suffering, the goats were suffering, the pigs were suffering. But if you avoid the mistake of having so many animals at the same time, like we did, you will be avoiding the losses. What you have to do, concentrate on a certain animals. Yes, it's not easy to make it in any animal, but at least there you know, you are concentrating your power there. Even when you make losses, it won't hurt you so much. But just imagine you've invested money in pigs, in chicken, in ducks, in turkeys, and they're all dying. That's a lot of time wasted. And you know, like the saying goes, time is money. So you waste time, you waste money, and in the end, you're going to get frustrated and abandon the project. One of the things that actually makes people say farming does not work, farming is a failed deal, is this. People venture into these areas without enough knowledge, and when they enter into these areas without enough knowledge and they have all these animals, things start dying. Remember, some people are already old. Some people actually think that when you're going to do farming, you have to be a retired kind of person. Now, you know what happens when you're retired. Your age is gone, your morale is gone, your zeal is gone. A person who is going to do farming when he's retired does not have the same energy that I have. Personally, I may be able to take a loss, but a person who is retired and they are looking at their retirement package, they are investing it somewhere and it's just collapsing, that one will just abandon farming right away and they will never even venture there. But if you concentrate and you're not venturing into everything, but you just focus on getting information about a certain kind of animal that you're doing, you will be able to succeed. So don't go cohabiting on different projects like we did. We did the cohabitation and it failed us. We almost gave up, but we decided eventually to concentrate on goats and chickens. Because it has made business sense, we are going to a place where we're going to make even a bigger farm. We are going to a place over 100 and something acres. So we'll be even telling you more about this as we go on. But don't forget, don't cohabit on the project. Mixed farming is not bad at all. But if you are starting, you need to start with something that you can really handle. We know so many farmers who are doing mixed farming, but if you trace their roots, they started with concentrating on one single kind of animal. Many of you know Dr. Daniel. He started with chicken. He's very passionate about chicken. So he started with chickens and kept on going. And over the years, started going into cows, goats, and sheep, and other things that he's doing. But you know his background, he started with chicken. There are those people, however, who have money and have the muscle to handle all these things, and they can employ people who are so knowledgeable about everything. I mean, like Value Farm. Those guys are doing mixed farming. They you know how they started, and they did not start so long ago, and they're doing well with all these things. But they have the financial muscle. They are doing chicken, they are doing pigs, they are doing goats. Because they have the financial muscle, they are able to employ lots of people with a lot of knowledge, and they can manage all these animals. But if you're not that kind of person and you want to start on a low budget and you don't have a lot of money to pay so many experts, you have to start with one kind of animal and concentrate your energy there. On that note, even us now, we are planning on starting to do cows. We don't have a lot of goats, yes, but we now know the knowledge and we have the skills behind goat farming. And when we finally go into cows, it will be easier for us because the goat side has already taken off and the workers have been equipped with enough knowledge. Our workers here now take care of things. Goat kids used to die, but not anymore. They know what to do when a goat gives birth. So all these things will come if you concentrate on one animal and get enough knowledge. So what we decided to do is get rid of all the animals that were here and concentrated on goats and chickens. And now we see that actually choosing to concentrate on a certain kind of animal is paying off. We had very few animals, but now the animals are multiplying. The animals that were giving birth to one kid are now giving birth to 3 or 2 kids. Why? Because we have concentrated. When we are seeking information about animals, we seek out information only about goats and chickens. Why? Because they are the only ones we have here. But before, we were looking for information about pigs, information about ducks, information about rabbits, and we could not concentrate on a thing. But we decided to get rid of all, and actually we realized that when we decided to do that, it gave us more zeal to actually focus more. The animals are now many, and this place cannot contain them anymore. And because this place cannot contain them anymore, we are taking them to a bigger place. We will turn this place into something else, but that news will come later. We will be informing you as we go on and as we proceed. So what I tell you is concentrate your blow somewhere for a start. And when you see that the farm is doing well, you have learned all the information that you need, you have passed on the information to your workers, it will be very easy. And it also becomes very easy on the workers. Why? The information that you gather from everywhere and you come and teach them will be uniform. You are teaching them maybe about a certain animal. Could be a rabbit, could be goats. They will easily learn that information. They will easily apply the knowledge that you are giving them. But if you are giving them information on goats, information on pigs, information on chicken, it becomes harder for them to learn these things. So concentrate on a given area. That's all the information I have for you this time. Until next time, see you then.